Oh, oh, damn. I lost my belt. Where? I had the belt the other day. I was doing some freaky stuff with it on. Now I can't find it. Damn it! Wow, right? That was wow, right? What a crazy, when it pertains to gaming, I'm not even talking about the things that are going outside of gaming. When it pertains to gaming, what a crazy year we have had so far with 2020 in the PlayStation. Now, with this state of play that we just had today, now they just feel it finally just feels like a calming spirit has come upon us. Not only that, not only the state of play, man, the state of play is the final nail in the coffin. It really started with Nintendo dropping those numbers this morning. Huh? The numbers were finally released this morning, were they not? Were they not? I told you guys. This morning alone, Animal Crossing has done 22 million in only 3 to 4 months. Animal Crossing is currently on the Nintendo Switch, and the Nintendo Switch is currently less than half of what the PlayStation 4 is. And not The Last of Us 2. And not Final Fantasy VII Remake. And not Ghost of Tsushima. All three of those games combined with the current sales that are going on right now still do not come up to half of what Animal Crossing was able to do. Oh my God! What a rough couple of months that we had. Wow, from The Last of Us leaks to The Last of Us 2 coming out to the Final Fantasy VII Remake being complete trash, to Ghost of Tsushima just basically coming and going. It didn't even make a fart on its way in. Just complete trash. We're going to get into it today. Hold on, let me pull up my joints, man. Let me get to my buddies real quick. Let me get to my chat rooms. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I haven't seen y'all in a minute. But I'm back. I'm back. I had people working on the... How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Uh-oh. I had people working on the crib. Oh, just like the lights are looking good. The lights are good. Yo, let me hit up the chat room real quick. Let me see what's up. Who's in chat? Who's in the chat? Yo, Jet Black Rob, what's going on? Only the Beast, what is going? Dantherman, the Nintendo fan, what's up? Dominique Jones, Vintage Emerald, Cornelius Brodernex, yes. Earl, Wisdom Sparks, Animal Crossing, over 20 million sold, yes. Off in Designs, what's going on? Hold on, guys, let me send links out. Let me send out the links. Let me send out the linkity links. And we're definitely going to get into it today. But how's everybody doing, man? How's everybody doing, man? This is a glorious day. This is a celebratorial day. Yesterday, Sony tried to put out the numbers talking about, yeah, we are the... how come every time when it pertains to Sony, it's always some type of skullduggery. There's always some type of deceitfulness. There's lies within lies. There's fake news. Why does it always have to be like that when it pertains to Sony? Why can't we just get a clear-cut answer when it pertains to Sony? Why do they have to jump through these loops and hurdles and twirls and twists just to give us a piece of a kind of a half of the truth? You know what I mean? Oh my God, listen, whoa! Oh my God, guys, here are the numbers, man. Sony tried to get out in front of everybody and drop these numbers, right? And they started running their numbers to these dodgy websites, these no-name websites started getting the numbers right, and they were trying to say that, oh my God, Sony has did $1 billion on PlayStation Network. You know what I mean? And you see that, and you go, oh my God, $1 billion? Oh shit, you know, yo, and you know, out surpassing Nintendo Switch and the Xbox One and digital network sales. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh my God, what? Not me. I already knew there was going to be some catch or some twist or something that just wasn't. I just knew something wasn't just adding up. You know what I mean? Bro, yo, if you go to the full year, the full quarter 1 of the PlayStation, right? You look at those sales, right? Bro, if you run to the PSN currently right now, I mean, like all year long, Sony was running these 80% off sales on the PSN. Bro, the games were, you could get games for $5 off of there, bro. You were able to get AAA titles off of there for fucking $10, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean? You sold $1 billion. You could have made more if you kept the shit full price. Correction, you probably wouldn't have made nothing if you kept it full price, because nobody's going to play full price for Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Spider-Man, Ghost of Tsushima, shitty Final Fantasy VII Remake is already currently clarking up the bargain bins. There's already a Final Fantasy VII Remake sale going on right now. Meanwhile, yes, you're able to make that alleged $1 billion off of the PSN. But listen, Nintendo doesn't run those type of sales. When it comes to Nintendo titles, people actually want those games. Nintendo games go up in price. I remember one time they were like, yo, big sale on the eShop. I went to the eShop. I clicked on the sales. The original price was $59.99. The sale was literally 2 cents off. It was $59.57. I said, oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. I mean, all year, the sales were so incredible on the PlayStation. Even I was in that motherfucker buying shit. I bought the Naruto Storm collection for $3, $3.99, bro. What are you talking about, Sony? Of course you were able to make the most money out of everybody. You had a sale going every week. It was a summer sale. There was an end of the month sale. There was an end of the week sale. It was a just happy to be Sony sale. Sell. You know what I mean? And the people couldn't go to GameStop because GameStop was closed due to the ZV virus, bro. People couldn't run to their local GameStops. If we were able to go to GameStop, and you know, but we couldn't because gamers all over the world were mad at GameStop because they weren't shutting down their stores. Oh my God, come on, man. GameStop, shut your freaking stores down, man. Come on, man. We're in the fucking pandemic right now, man. Close these stores, man. So you guys forced GameStop's hand, and they had to close down the stores. So meanwhile, with the stores being closed, Sony ran these 80% off sales, bro. 80% off. 80% off. Let me get back to my chat room real quick, fellas. Where's my chatties? Where's my chat room? Let me go check out my chat room real quick. Where my chat room at? There they go. Ah, those are my boys. Fuck you, Zobi. Get out of the chat and get going. Okay, my bad. All right, no doubt. That's what they... Okay. Oh! So yeah, there was this big, PlayStation was running this big scam yesterday. about how many sales they were getting and things of that such. But I knew it was all bogus. It was all bullshit. Even people were coming clamoring in my Discord, running some type of small celebratory party, saying that, oh, the PlayStation, oh, the PlayStation. And I said, well, let's wait. I said, let's wait. I said, let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait until Nintendo actually drops their numbers. And when it pertains to Nintendo, when they dropped those numbers, there were no scams. There was no flim-flam. There was no hippy-pippy. There was none of that. It was straight down the middle, straight down the line, straight true to facts. That's what it was, what it is, what it's going to be. Boom, they dropped them numbers. There was no scams to it. They took a picture of one of their games and boom, threw the numbers right next to it. And boom, you would have the Animal Crossing sitting right there, right? And then bam, you saw that fucking 22 goddamn million in only 2 months. Bah, they sat there and throw the Pokemon numbers up there. Boom, Pokemon, highest selling Pokemon game in the past 20 years. It wasn't able to outsell the first original Pokemon and Gold and Silver. But still, whatever I feel towards this Pokemon Sword and Shield game, if I like it or dislike it, doesn't really matter what the fuck I think. Those numbers stop everything. The same could go for PlayStation and with their exclusive titles. It doesn't really matter what I could come out and say. It doesn't really matter what the fuck I think about The Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, and the Final Fantasy VII Remake. These numbers alone let me know that whatever I say, that means absolutely nothing. And then when you look at these fucking numbers, you go, what the fuck is this bullshit, man? Over 100 million consoles sold. The Last of Us 2 is coming out of your mouth. Was supposed to be the biggest fucking game to ever hit the fucking gaming industry. It was like maybe 3 million copies. Ghost of Tsushima, a game that you guys claimed was going to be, well, The Last of Us 2, I know that was a bad game, okay? I know that we blew it on that one, but man, when Ghost of Tsushima comes out, now that's going to save the day. That game drops 2 million. Over 100 million units sold. Boom. Oh, man, when we get that Final Fantasy VII Remake, man, I am telling you, man, it is going to go down at 3 million. Boom. You go to Nintendo, no flim-flam, no flarp, no nothing. Boom. Bow. Bam. There. Here's the number. Smash Brothers. Highest selling fighting game of all time. Doesn't matter what I care or what I believe about the Smash Brothers franchise. Doesn't matter what I think about the community. Doesn't matter about what's going on behind the scenes. Bow. Those numbers say otherwise. Over 20 something odd million. Less than half of PlayStation 4 sold. What a wild couple of months we had, but today was the day of days. Notice there's no Sony fanboys in the chat room right now. Where they at? Where the Sony fanboys at? They've been real cool. Oh, it was a celebration from Last of Us 2 all the way up to today. Where they at? Where they at, though? Boom, 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 boom. Nintendo been the king of gaming. People are starting to realize the facts. Yes. We know that. I understand that. Please don't take my title as what I believe. I've been saying SJ Captain 2. I've been saying that for a very long time. I think you guys are the ones that just caught up. I've been the one promoting the Pokemons. I've been the one promoting the Animal Crossings. I've been the only one that came out and promoted the Nintendo Switch before it even came out. I never came out with a video telling people what Nintendo needs to do. All I said, if you go back and look at my records, all I said Nintendo needs to do is just show up. And everybody thought I was crazy. No, come on. Just show up and not do nothing, man. What are you talking about? What about social features? What about online cross-game chat? What about... Could you imagine sitting here with some type of fucking headset on, playing games, sitting in chat rooms? Nobody's playing any games. Everybody wants, these people that thought that that's what Nintendo needed, that has nothing to do with gaming. It's like, what the fuck is going on over there at these fucking Sony fanboys that are asking for cross game chat, things of that such. It's like, what the fuck? Why do you need so many goddamn distractions? You don't need those type of distractions when you're playing your fucking Nintendo exclusives. Sony fanboys need all these fucking distractions just to get themselves immersed in the world of Sony exclusives. They need the fucking headset. They need a chat room full of 8 motherfuckers talking dumb shit. You know what I mean? They need the gaming chair and shit. They gotta be on the chair. They gotta be here. You know what I mean? Not Nintendo, guys. Bow, click, click. All we need is boom. Okay, whatever. We playing on the big screen. All right, this is where we at. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I gotta use the bathroom. Here we go. Click, take the gaming experience. Bow. You know what I mean? That's all we need. My God. Right? Oh, man. Yo, we just had a Sony State of Play. I didn't watch it. I never watch Sony State of Plays. You know, and I went to Twitter, but I didn't go to Twitter looking to see what games were announced and things of that such. Just people would just post said games on my timeline. It was nothing announced that I saw of any value. Maybe somebody can probably scream out a game and say this game is coming, but I didn't see anything when it pertains to the Sony State of Play. From what I saw, was like a bunch of whatchamacallit, indie games. I'm paying over $700 for your new console, right? You promised me SSD, ray tracing, ray tracking, 4K, 10K, 12K, 160 frames per second. You promised me all that. And you're enticing me with indie games? We're supposed to be moving on to the next generation of gaming, and your selling point right now, your state of play right now, August 5th, August 6th, is indie games? I was seeing remasters to indie games that came out 10 years ago, like Braid. This y'all council? This is it? This is next gen? This is what we got to look forward to? Microsoft came out and actually showed games at their last conference. Nintendo, at their last Nintendo Direct, they were able to show us Shin Megami Tensei 5 and Nocturne. Both of those live stream events got destroyed by the gaming community. Where they at now? We just literally had an event for the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4. And we're still talking about fucking indies. Remasters to indies. We had a rough, wild, crazy couple of months. Oh, but Zelby, come on, man. Whoa, Zelby, slow down, man. Slow the fuck down, Zelby. You're trolling as usual, Zelby. Come on, Zelby, we all know, man, that the first 2 to 3 years... I'm not laughing because it's funny. I am laughing because this is fucking pathetic. This is sad. I'm laughing because I don't want to cry. I cannot believe what has happened to the PlayStation brand. It's become a parody of itself. It's a joke. Come on, Zelby, we know with Sony tradition, man, with each console, it takes about 3 to 4 years before the games really start coming in, man. What? What? And that's okay? Because it's been traditional? Just because with every PlayStation console, that makes the PlayStation 5 okay to do that? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Can Nintendo do that? No, first day at launch, Zelda Breath of the Wild, there you go. Enjoy. Can Microsoft do that? Absolutely not. Microsoft gets dragged on a daily basis for not supplying Xbox users with the games that PlayStation fanboys think they deserve. How does Sony continue to get past year after year after year of not giving us fucking games in the first 2 to 3 to 4 fucking years? Somebody told me it took us 2 years to get Bloodborne and Dragon Quest Heroes. Those are the games. Those are the games right there. There you go. That's the proof that Sony supplied us with games in the first 2 to 3, 4 years, is that they supplied us with 2 games, right? Bloodborne and Dragon Quest Heroes. Dragon Quest Heroes was fucking trash. It was something to play because there was nothing to play on the PlayStation 4. I like Bloodborne. But that wasn't Sony supplying us that. That was from software. So still, 2 years is gone and Sony still hasn't supplied us with nothing. The same thing is going to happen for this console. Look, guys, you got backwards compatibility. I know you got a backlog. Why don't you go, your dumbasses go finish that backlog off? You know Sony fanboys, they love snooping to your shit, right? Bunch of nosy ass motherfuckers look at your shit. Hey Zobi, I've been going through your trophies, man. What the fuck? Why are you going through my trophies? Yeah, I've been going through your trophies. I know that you didn't get the platinum for the fuck are you doing that for? Yeah, you shouldn't be complaining about getting new games when you didn't even finish the older ones off, man. Why don't you go back and finish off your fucking backlog, man? I mean, what the fuck, nigga? I pay $700 for this fucking PlayStation 5. I don't need you to come behind me and tell me what I need to not do and need to do not do. Do what? Who gives you the right to do some dumb shit like that? If we was in the red, I would have slapped the shit out of you for some dumb shit like that. Nigga, don't ever go behind me looking through my fucking shit and telling me what I need to go finish off. Why don't you go finish off that virginity? Why don't you go find a bitch and go finish off completing your virginity? Why don't you get the platinum on that? Why are you scumming and thumbing through my shit for? Hey Zubby, what are you complaining about, man? I know you like that Spider-Man, man. Why don't you get the Miles Morales DLC? I don't like Spider-Man. And I don't like Miles Morales. I think he's gay. And not that I have anything against homosexual people. I just don't like them. I don't like when they turn black characters into homosexuals. It bothers me. It irks my nerves. We've had Spider-Man for over 60 years. Not one homosexual. He's had every hair of every woman in sight. He had a blonde hair. He had a black hair. He had a red head. A brunette. Meanwhile, Spider-Man Miles Morales, he's getting chip tube trash, or he's gazing into the eyes of Spider-Man. Sony rules, Zobi, you are just sucking Nintendo off. Well, maybe I am. Maybe I am. Maybe Nintendo needs a little sucking off. Maybe Nintendo needs somebody to come out there and congratulate them on the hard work that they're doing. Nobody else seems to want to do it. Maybe somebody like me needs to get out there on the front and IGN isn't doing it. None of these other big websites. Aki. Don't do that, Aki. If it's blocked, let it stay blocked. Dude, Sony is already saying that the PS5 will have a shorter lifespan than the PS4. I'm done with Sony, man. I'm done with Sony. Real talk. I'm not buying a PlayStation 5, man. If they brick this motherfucker, fuck this shit, man. When the PlayStation 5 come out and they're going to send us some type of fucking patch to brick your PlayStation floors, if they brick it, I'm taking them to court. For, number one, I'm gonna sue their asses. And number two, I'm not buying another PlayStation console. I'm done with this garbage console, man. It's trash. I'm on Nintendo. I'm on Nintendo. I don't even play this shit, man. The only reason I came on was because I was looking at the 80% off sales. The sales were so fucking high, bro. The sale 90% off, 80% off. PS5, no games. Xbox more powerful. Game Pass. It's not looking good for Sony, man. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, man. It's looking really, 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 really bad for Sony right now, man. This state of play was an abolishment. I didn't see it, but when I'm looking at my timeline, I'm not seeing nothing. I'm not seeing anything, man. I'm not seeing nothing that was posted to be like, yo, this is the new hot shit, man. The shit that they showed could have been ran on a fucking 3DS. You know what I'm saying? We could have ran these games on a 3DS, bro. I can't believe they ran some type of indie campaign for the PlayStation 5. I remember the same indie campaign that they ran back on the PlayStation 4. This is Nintendo's the king, man. Look at this, young games. I got a fucking pyramid of Switch games here. There's nothing good about the state of play. Yeah, man. There's never been anything good about the state of play. That's the sad thing. There's never been nothing good about the state of play. And I'm mad as hell that the fucking Sony fanboys jammed on the dislike bar of the last Nintendo Direct. We had a Nintendo Direct Mini where they showed off Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, a PlayStation 2 exclusive, and Shin Megami Tensei 5, a game that people thought that was never going to come. Where the fuck is Shin Megami Tensei 5 at, man? I mean, come on, man. Where is it, man? They showed off two amazing games at the last Nintendo Direct. And them Sony fanboys jammed on the dislike bar and then tried to blame it on us, saying it was Nintendo fans boys because we didn't show a Mario game off. The fuck out of here, it was y'all. That niggas is fuck. I'm telling you, man, these niggas have been a thorn in my fucking ass for the past 3 months, bro. Them motherfuckers was more toxic than the CV virus. Now they're gone. Now they've disappeared. Where they at? Where the Sony fanboys at? Yo, showstopper. Yes, you see Donald Trump game called Break. Yeah, these dudes. Yo, I was just talking about that show. I'm like, yo, did these niggas just really show us that to get ready for the PlayStation 5, guys? Check it out, man. We got the SSD. We got the ray tracing. We got the ray tracking. We got the digital, you know what I mean? We got all this coming in store. And then now they're going to say, hey, here's a game that came out 10 years ago. It was initially an Xbox Live exclusive. It was initially an Xbox Live exclusive. That shit came out 10 years ago, bro. You mean to tell me this is the selling point for the PlayStation 5? A bunch of fucking indie games? Bro, this shit has been fucking toxic for the past 3 to 4 nights. They have been a thorn in my fucking ass, bro. The shit is getting so bad over there at Sony. These niggas was hyping up exclusivity rights to a Spider-Man character in a trash-ass fucking game. Some type of Marvel Avengers game that nobody wants to fucking play. It looks garbage as hell, bro. Yo, we got Spider-Man is exclusive, you know what I mean? These niggas was really hyping up Spider-Man being an exclusive to a shitty game. Could you imagine some dumb shit like that, bro? Could you imagine that? That shit was fucking pathetic, bro. This shit is getting out of control, man. People are starting to catch on. People are starting to wake up. That's why these sales are so fucking low. That's why The Last of Us 2 sales is just in the Final Fantasy VII Remix and the Ghost of Tsushima. The people are fucking getting annoyed, man. People are fucking running to the fucking Nintendo Switch to go get Animal Crossing to get away from these fucking weirdos, bro. God damn, that their timelines are just clamored. When Ghost of Tsushima came out, my timeline was clamored with photo modes of a stupid weirdo standing around with a samurai sword. They started creating memes of From Software and whatever the stupid company that made Ghost of Tsushima, congratulations on making a Japanese game, congratulations on making a medieval game. Get the fuck out of here, man. Oh, one of the most embarrassing memes I saw this year was they had the Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, the original, and then they had the modern day looking Cloud, and they're walking together talking about, let's get him again. Let's get him again? What are you talking about? The game? It's a piece of fucking game. The game's not even over yet for me to get him. Let's do it one more time. I can't stand these nerds, man, and these fucking memes that these motherfuckers be creating, man. Clogging up my fucking timeline, bro. I'm looking for hot babes. I'm looking for real political news, what's going on. And these niggas is clamoring my fucking timeline, but Ghost is so shitty photo mode pictures, bro. Literally the samurais, he's not doing anything. He's just standing there. He's just like this. I don't know what the fuck am I looking at? The Ghost is so shitty. I knew the shit was ridiculous because even Sony came out and said Ghost of Tsushima was the highest photo mode game ever. These niggas paid $60 to just stand there and take pictures. This PlayStation is fucking trash, bro. Just fucking trash. Now I gotta sit here and watch these. The next thing that these niggas got is the PlayStation 5 Miles Morales DLC coming at you at a $70 fucking dollars. My God. In my entire life, I have never seen anybody hype up DLC the way that Sony fanboys hype up some shitty fucking DLC. The campaign is going to be no longer than 3 hours long. You won't even be able to get a chance to play as Miles Morales. There's going to be nothing but quick time events running across your fucking screen. This ain't Spider-Man when there's fucking quick time events jumping across the screen every 3 seconds. Meanwhile, Microsoft comes out and shows you real games. Meanwhile, Nintendo is coming out and showing you real games, and both of these guys are being trampled in the mud by a toxic fucking community, but it doesn't really matter what the fuck they say on Twitter because the sales numbers prove otherwise. 22 million motherfuckers! These motherfuckers, these niggas had the fucking memes. These guys got so much time to be creating memes up on Photoshop. They can play your fucking games. These niggas on Photoshop creating these memes. They got Eleanor, what's her name? I don't know the fucking characters' names from The Last of Us, so fuck you. Man, come on, man. This guy's a gamer. He doesn't even know the character's name from The Last of Us. No, I don't. I don't know the characters' names from The Last of Us. They are not household names. Stop it. They're taking Eleanor and they're taking one of the Animal Crossing villagers and they're talking about drip and no drip. Drip this. 22 million worth of drip right here. How about that? How about that? 22 million of drip. How about that? Huh? To your measly 3 million. How about that? How about that, huh? Last of Us 1, Last of Us 2 combined. Can't get to that 22 mil. Fuck you. How about that drip? Where they at though? Where the Sony fanboys at? Yo, where they been at? Where they at? Oh, they done went quiet, huh? Where they done went quiet? Where they at? That someone told me Spider-Man Miles Morales is going to be better than every Nintendo is. I mean, just complete trash, man. Complete trash, bro. Complete trash. Nobody's buying these games, man. Nobody's buying these fucking games. Oh, it's the greatest. The Last of Us 2 drops is the greatest game of all time. The greatest game of the generation. Wait till this game drops. Wait till this game drops. You look at them sales numbers, you go, what the fuck is this? You be like, what the fuck? What is this? This is selling. This is big blockbuster numbers to you guys? How much of a fucking failure in life? How much of your pathetic life is such a fucking failure when you think 3 million for a console that has over 100 million fucking users? Huh? What the fuck are people buying PlayStation 4s, man? What the fuck are people buying the PlayStation 4 and you can't even enjoy the fucking games? What are they doing? How do you go out, buy the PlayStation 4, and just let it sit there in rotten dust? How do you sit there? They ran these ads, right? They're running the ads on your Twitch. They're running the ads during your video, your basketball games. My own mother called me up and was like, "Hey, I was watching, I was watching this thing and the trailer came on and there was some type of samurai standing there doing nothing. It looked like your type of game." Mom, I love you. That game is trash. My mom knows I'm into the Japanese and you know what I mean, the Japanese. It's when I play my Japanese games, it's weirdo games, huh? Oh my God, here he goes, man. He's weirdo games, man. This guy's playing weirdo games, man. I had these fucking weirdos I was fighting, please don't ask me why I was fighting with these niggas in the comment section. Oh man, this shit is trash, man. I'm watching somebody do a live stream. Like, this shit is boring as hell. It's supposed to be boring. It's realistic. It's realistic. I don't play video games to be enamored in realism. If I want to see some real shit, I go outside. I go for a jog. I go for a walk. Go to the, you know what I mean? I go take up some samurai courses myself and start swinging a fucking sword around. I'm not looking for some type of realistic realism when I'm playing a video game. I'm looking to get the fuck away from here when I turn on my goddamn video game. Yeah, how do these people, they run commercials, they run these ads, you're looking at said ad, and you still don't get off your fat ass and go buy the game? Meanwhile, Animal Crossing, I don't see no commercials, no ads, I don't see anything. IGN doesn't promote it. Other shitty YouTube sites that are bought off by PlayStation don't talk about them. 22 million. That 22 million is just to go to show you that people are tired of the toxic PlayStation community. They're tired. That's what goes to show. That 22 million is out of rebellion. It's not because of the COVID-19 virus. That's bullshit. Because The Last of Us 2, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Ghost of Tsushima all came out in the pandemic event as well and still wasn't able to muster up those type of numbers. Rels, no, come on, man. I can't give you a Discord. Rels, you left the Discord. You came back to Discord. I can't. I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even allow a woman to do that to me. So I definitely ain't going to allow no dude to do it. I'm sorry. I can't. You can't be in or out. In and out. Either you're in or you're out. If you already have in the back of your mind that you're out, then there's no need to come in. There's no need to come in. I've invited you into the Discord at least 20 times already. Golfball was running at 23. I can't believe that, what's that company? The Gran Turismo company. I can't believe that they came out and lied. It was a lot of people coming out and lying about how powerful the PlayStation 5 was going to be. The Gran Turismo, they came out and said that they're going to be running games at 120 frames per second at 10K. And then finally the reports are coming out and they're saying that they can barely even muster up 30 frames per second, bro. They were saying that all the games that were shown at the PlayStation event, not one of them was running at 30 frames per second stabled. Not one of them. Not one of them was running at 60 frames per second. The frame rate needle was all over the place when it pertained to every single one of those games. It's like, what the fuck am I buying a PlayStation 5 for? You know what I mean? I mean, if that's going to be the main selling point, is we're going to the next generation, SSD, ray tracing, ray tracking, stuff that I don't know what the fuck it even means. And to be honest, I don't even think them dumb motherfuckers even know what it means. I don't know what any of that has to do to pertain to gaming. You sit me down in a room, you sit me across some type of weirdo who's telling me about SSD, ray tracing, ray tracking. I'm going to be like, so when are we going to get Final Fantasy VII turn-based? I'm thinking about the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? So when are we going to get the Suikoden spiritual successor? When is that dropping? I don't know anything when it pertains to, and it doesn't mean that you're some type of genius because you can say SSD, ray tracing, and ray tracing. That doesn't mean anything to me. I'm a gameplay junkie, man. Every game I consume involves consuming every single one of the buttons. I consume the buttons so much that these controllers are not even built for me. I'm breaking the controller within 3 to 4 months because I'm enamored with every button. The R trigger is falling off here. The square button doesn't work on there. And the controllers are so expensive, I can't just run out and replace the controller. I got to keep playing with a broken controller, causing more damage to the controller. Taking me out of the immersion because something's wrong with the square button. Something's wrong with the B button. Something's wrong with the right analog stick. People are like, what? You use all those buttons? Get the fuck out of it. You know what I mean? I'm enamored with every single button because that's all I do is consume myself in games that consist nothing with gameplay. That's all I want. SSD, 60 frames per second, 4K, 10K, 11K. You can take all that shit, put it in a blender, grind it up real tight, take it and rub it straight up your anal canal, bro. It means nothing to me. These companies coming out here and lying for Sony. I mean, just full-fledged lying, saying we're going to be doing all this stuff when it pertains to the SSD, man. We're going to be doing so much. We saw that, and we was like, wait, those games could have been ran on the fucking PlayStation 4. The reason that a lot of people, this is where you will have a separation from me, from the Xbox guys, and this Halo, and from the Sony fanboys as well. They were, when it came to that new Halo game, they were taking frame shots of the game and going, oh my God, look how bad this looks. There's a famous meme with some type of Gorilla Grodd looking character. It's funny. He's like sitting there and it's like he's got his gray face and they're saying, look at what the Xbox can do when it pertains to graphics, things of that such. But I didn't say that. When I saw that Halo game, I saw gameplay. That's the reason why when I saw that, I said, okay, this is amazing. This is what I'm seeing. I'm a gamer through and through. This is the reason why the gaming community doesn't like me. It's because they know out of all the gamers, I'm the only one. I'm the only one. That's why when I say something, everybody's either angry, shutting up, and or listening. Because I'm the only one that's actually a gamer through and through. And they know that. That's why when I come around, motherfuckers get really nervous, testy, gassy, scary, angry. Everybody knows that when I come around. When I come around, I'm judge, execution, or whatever. I come into the room, y'all niggas is goofing off. You know, y'all niggas, some of y'all built like this, keep it real. Some of y'all is built like this, keep it real. Some of y'all got a dead hand, keep it real. That's why you can't consume all the buttons. You need games where you get this tap up and X because your hand is on the dead side of the game. Keep it real. How many of y'all niggas got a baby arm? Keep it real. A dead arm. Keep it real. But when Zombie 70 walk into that room, niggas start straightening it up. Niggas is at attention with that baby arm and everything. Keep it real. Who got a baby arm? Oh, no, but seriously, can I get the link? No, I told you, man. My favorite game of all time are like the 20 frames per second. Yeah, yeah, yo, word on slide. My favorite games be at like 5 frames per second, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, like literally 5 fucking frames, and I'm like, you know what I mean? I didn't even know what frame rate was until Sony didn't supply games. Then that's why everybody wanted to do the frame wave thing. You know what I mean? When there was no games and shit, all of a sudden, Sony fanboys wanted to play the frame rate game, you know? And they're losing that. Nintendo exclusives, every Nintendo exclusive is running at 60 frames per second, and meanwhile, PlayStation 5 exclusives could barely hit that 30. So yeah, when I saw that Halo thing, I wasn't looking at the steel frame shots. I was looking at gameplay. I saw Master Chief. Bow. He was a motherfucker tried to get the going over there. Boom. He was here. Bow. Boom. Bow. I was like, yo, look at this shit, man. This is all in one little secluded area. I mean, Master Chief was by himself in a secluded area, and he was bang, bow, boom, bow, boom, bow, boom, boom, bow, 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 bow. I was like, yo. It took me back to the days when I was playing the original, the first Halo game that I enjoyed so much. When we were out there in the open terrain, we were jumping in the cars. Nigga, I'm getting in the back over here. Bah, bah, bah. You know what I'm saying? Remember the first original Halo on the Xbox? I was an Xbox hater back in the day. And to a degree, I still am now. But back in the day when the original, I was like, man, this thing got nothing, man. What is this, a shooter, man? And I hopped on that Halo 1, and I said, hey, this is kind of hot. It reminded me of Starship Troopers, you know what I mean? And you be going and hopping on the war halls, and you know what I mean? And then, like, you would get to certain sequences and certain areas, and then music starts playing. I was like, yo, this Halo shit's kind of hot. I was like, yo, I don't fucks with the Xbox, but I fucks with this Halo 1. Then Halo 2 came out, and I said, well, fuck this game, it's trash. But I felt like when it came to the Halo, whatever this game is called, sorry, I'm not up to date, but I'm just, as a gameplay junkie, when I saw the gameplay, I was just like, my God, this is incredible. You know? But, you know, I think it's going to be, I think when it pertains to the Xbox Series X, I apologize if I call it the Xbox One or anything like that, but if it comes to the Xbox Series X, when it comes to the Nintendo Switch, and when it comes to certain PlayStation exclusives, I think a lot of people are going to be late to the game. I think Zombie 70 is going to be, once again, in the forefront of saying, I told you so. It's not that I want to do these things, it's that Zombie 70 is just a gamer through and through, so that, you know, I know what I'm looking at, I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm saying, you know? And I think when it comes to these Halo exclusives, oh my God, like the Xbox fanboys don't even know what they got, bro. I was jealous. I was secretly in the back of my mind, I said, I hope that motherfucker comes to the Nintendo Switch. They got this new hot game that's being created by Obsidian right now, man. And the motherfucker's called Avowed. I think it's called Avowed. It's going to be in the world of Pillars of Eternity, and I fucking love Pillars of Eternity. My God, Pillars of Eternity is probably one of the best games I played. It's not a PlayStation exclusive, man. It's in the world of the Pillars of Eternity. Listen, I does this. Please don't be surprised when you start seeing games in my collection. Pillars of Eternity is going to be in the world of Pillars of Eternity, right? And Pillars of Eternity has its own breathing, living ecosystem of characters. You're going to be seeing characters that you know, where you're going through the world of Avowed, but it's going to be in the first-person Skyrim type of thing. So you're going to be having one sword is going to be hitting with this, and the other hand's going to be having the magic. Now, when Elder Scrolls did it, right? It's garbage. They turned it into more of an action game for supreme weirdos and children. You know what I mean? But when you get your hands on the Obsidian version of Skyrim, ladies and gentlemen, Xbox fanboys, watch, remember now. Remember that I said, I told you so. A lot of y'all, I see y'all. A lot of y'all's clamoring and getting that Xbox right now. It's the same thing that I saw when it pertained to Nintendo, and I was that nigga that said, y'all niggas need to calm the fuck down. Zombie, remember how good Gears War 4 was? I didn't like Gears of War after the first one as well. The first Gears of War is my favorite as well. back on the 360. But after that, I thought they were all garbage. The first one was incredible. But out of Valve is going to be Gears of War better than Uncharted? Of course. That's not even a debate. It's not even a debate. I'm sorry, but the Halo Infinite gameplay is disappointing. Master Chief has always been too overpowered. I need him to be more realistic and more vulnerable to dying. That's why I love ODST. I remember my first game I played with my friends was COD Modern Warfare on the Xbox 360 and loved it. Yeah. My first game was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES. I was a young kid. I hated video games. I wanted to play with action figures. I wanted to play with Ninja Turtles. This was me. Pow, I'm in here. My dad comes home with the Nintendo. He comes home with the Super Nintendo. That shit sat on the fucking thing and collected so much dust. I wasn't fucking with it at all. My father came home with Ninja Turtles. He said, yo, I got the Ninja Turtles. Now you'll play this motherfucker. And I did. I was playing, but it was hard as shit. I couldn't get past like the second stage. It was so hard. What the fuck is going on with this game? It's so hard. But what really got me into gaming was, I will say, it was the Super Nintendo. And it was, I didn't know anything about these games. I remember I went up to Funko Land. And I was like, what's the hot shit for Super Nintendo? What's the hot new shit, you know? And the guy was like, yo, get this Zelda, man. You ain't gonna lose with the Zeldas. And get this Metroid. Here, take that. Boom. And I think I already knew about Zombies Ate My Neighbors, so I was coming for Zombies Ate My Neighbors. But then I got those two games. My father, he drove me up. I remember that my dad, he promised me we were gonna go to games to the Funko Land. And we little kids. And you know, my father, he don't never break a promise. He's like, yo, we're going tomorrow. I'm taking you up there. It's going down. You know what I mean? We're gonna get these games, son. We're gonna get them. My dad don't never break a promise. Something happened, and my father was like, oh my God, so we can't make it. We can't do it. But tomorrow, son, tomorrow. Look at me, boy. Look at me. And I was like, okay, Dad, sure. He was like, can we pick up my boy Shane back in the day, was my best friend. I was like, can we pick up Shane, and when we get the games, we can get, you know what I mean, bum. Yeah, no doubt. We're gonna do all that. We're gonna do all that, son. Nigga, the next day, the day that he promised me to take me, right? This is a true fucking story. The next day was a flood. Nigga, I ain't never seen a flood like this in my entire life. The water was up to here, niggas. The water was up to here, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? My dad made that promise. And back in the day, I don't remember us calling. I don't, you know, nowadays, you can call up or you can go to Google or something to tell you the stores is open and shit like that. I don't remember us calling. But they were open, right? So we probably did call. But they were open. And my father said, all right, let's go. I promised you, let's do it. We hopped in the car in a flood, man. We're driving. We're driving at 5 miles per hour in the flood. The water is up to here. The car almost shut off. Because I guess if the water gets to a certain level, the car shuts off. The car almost shut off. We drove past the park. I looked to my right. It was water looking like a fucking... It was crazy, yo. Crazy. And my dad drove me all the way to Funko Land. I got these games. We picked up my boy Shane, came back, and nigga, we was down in the basement playing these games. It felt like for 5 days straight, just bow. That was one of my most epic moments, and that's the moment right there that really got me into gaming right there. Zelda, Metroid, and Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Weekend. Yo, the shit was so hot. Like, we would play all day. We would play the multiplayer on Zombies Ate My Neighbors, right? And then we would play the Metroids, you know. Then we would play the Zeldas, right? The shit was hot. We played that all day. Go to sleep. My boy Shane, he would get up before me. He would just literally just get up. 5 o'clock in the morning. Bow. Hit the Zelda. I came down like, it was good. Let's get it. Boom. I'm watching this dude get through. That shit was incredible. And then right after that, the PlayStation came out. And then I just became a super huge fan of the PlayStation. And the rest is history. Zobi equals destroyer of Xbox and PlayStation fanboys. Zobi, okay. Aki, the biggest fraud on, yeah. Okay. I just complete the original Donkey Kong Country for SNES Online, Switch, amazing platformer. Yeah, I remember when I got that game as well. The original Donkey Kong. I wanted that. No, well, the one for Super Nintendo. I wanted that one. Yeah. Microsoft fanboys, you do not know what you have, man. You guys have Obsidian, man. Damn it. They don't know, man. They don't know. The same thing when it pertains to Nintendo and the Switch. They did not know what they had when it pertained to a handheld console hybrid. You know what I mean? They didn't know. They didn't. They were like, I mean, they just did not know. And I was the only one that knew. I knew. I was like, yo, why isn't nobody else charged up right now? Why is there all these doom and gloom videos on YouTube about the Switch and why is it this and why is it that? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, when it pertains to the console, it doesn't really matter what's going on currently because the next console can change everything. You know what I mean? There's really no dominant leader when it pertains to gaming, you know? You can have Wii dominating this year. You can have 360 dominating that year. You can have PlayStation 4 dominating this year. You can have the Nintendo Switch come in and just dominate. You know what I mean? Because people think the PlayStation 5 is going to be successful because the PlayStation 4 was allegedly successful when I don't think it really was. A lot of these review sites were coming out and clamoring and saying that it was the fastest selling console of all time, which was a complete lie. They were saying that it might outdo the PlayStation 2. It's going to do this, it's going to do that, and it's nowhere near close to surpassing the PlayStation 2 in no way whatsoever. All lies, all complete lies, all fabrication, all bullshit. They had to do that. My boy, I will say that I got a link and they had these IGNs and stuff. I'm not saying they had to do it. I thought it was scummy and bummy. I thought it was deceitful. But they came out and really pushed a campaign for the PlayStation 4. Even though there were no games, even though the console was made out of garbage, it was made out of rippy bits, it was made out of toilet paper, you know what I'm saying? Eraser shavings, bubblegum chewings. It's a complete cheap piece of garbage with no games whatsoever. No games that people actually want. Let's be more technical. But they had to come out here. They had to lie about the PlayStation. They had to really build it up because Sony was saying like if the PlayStation 4 wasn't successful, it would have been their last console. It would have been over for PlayStation. Which I've been saying for years. I've been saying that for years. So I don't know why it was such a shocker for these review sites. So a lot of them, they really came out in the forefront. And I remember when Microsoft made their little mistake with DRM and things of that such. I mean, these websites, they ran out and they just praised PlayStation to the high heavens. I mean, and there was nothing to praise them about. There were no games. It took about 2 to 3, 4 years for a game to come out. According to the Sony fanboys, that's the standard. We gotta wait 2 to 4 years before PlayStation really gets going. No other console can do that. I don't even think we're on the 4th year of the Nintendo Switch yet. We're not even on the 2 to the 4th year on the Nintendo Switch yet. But it's going to take Sony 2 to 4 years. We have to give them 2 to 4 years to get going for Sony. Yeah, because with PlayStation tradition, man, is a PlayStation tradition that we gotta wait 3 to 4 years before things finally get kicking up. And I go, Okay, what the fuck got kicking up on the PlayStation 4? I'm still waiting for games now. I swear to God, I'm still waiting for games. Meanwhile, I'm enjoying thousands of games on the Nintendo Switch. I can grab one game right now. Boom. Bow. I'm just grabbing one random game and I'm already pulling out a classic, bro. Meanwhile, I'm going through my fucking PlayStation collection. Here we go. One game. Garbage. Garbage. Man, that would have been awesome if PS4 would have been their last console. Yeah, that would have been really cool, right? Get these niggas the fuck up out of here, man. I can't believe these niggas, man. We've been with the PlayStation 4 for how many years now? 7 years, and we ain't got nothing? I mean, really think about it. Really fucking think about it right now. We've been with the PlayStation for 7 years. PlayStation 4. PlayStation 3 is even longer. We've been doing PlayStation 4 for 7 years. Where's the shit? Where's the shit at, man? Quickly, prove me wrong, chat room. Where's the shit? Where the PlayStation fanboys? Where they at? Prove me wrong, PlayStation fanboys. What we got in the past 7 years? Dragon Quest Heroes? I can't believe that nigga said Dragon Quest Heroes. Come here, nigga. Bow! Dragon Quest Heroes, man. That Dragon Quest Heroes 2 came out and flopped. Wasn't nobody clamoring to Dragon Quest Heroes. The only reason the motherfuckers had to get it because it was the only thing we could get because we got to wait 2 years for fucking games. I don't know any character from PlayStation. Nobody does. Nobody does. You're not the only one. Trust me, you're not the only one, my friend. I can pull over anybody. I mean anybody and give them some of the hardest Nintendo questions and they'll get it right. I saw something the other day when it was running some type of contest or something on Nintendo Trivia. Yeah. They were doing random covers. You know, they were zooming in on the fucking covers of classic Nintendo games. Just zooming the fuck in. And then the shit was blurry. Nobody could see nothing. And niggas was in the chat room getting the shit right. Zoom in on the PlayStation cover right now. Just any random cover. They all look the same. How does Sony... Sony is literally coming out with these games, right? Where they all play the same, they all look the same gameplay mechanics, and that game is going to be in this game. It's heavily story driven. There's lack of gameplay. There's these little stealth missions in every one of these. I don't know why. There's some type of random stealth mission. If you get caught, then you got to restart the fucking mission. I don't understand why they had that in Spider-Man for some strange reason. I don't remember Spider-Man being some type of stealthy character. And then they got the common nerve, the common decency. They come up with these boring ass covers. These are boring ass cases, bro. You look at a fucking PlayStation case, bro. This shit is so fucking boring, bro. Look at this boring piece of shit, bro. What the fuck is this, bro? With Sony exclusives, why is there always a character just standing there? Meanwhile, you're running to your Switch games. There's color. There's characters moving. You know what I mean? You can zoom in on one of these stupid ass Sony exclusives, bro, and you won't even know what the fuck it is because all the fucking cases look the same. These motherfuckers literally showed us the cover to the Miles Morales DLC. That was trending on Twitter. I do not know why. And I didn't even think of it being a PlayStation 5 cover. I just thought, oh my God, what the fuck is this ugly piece of shit? I thought it was a PlayStation 4 game. I was like, oh, I didn't even pay attention until I saw PS5 clamoring the top of the fucking screen. So the article had to tell me it was a PS5 game. I didn't even know. These ugly ass cases, bro. What is this, man? I can't collect this shit. This shit ain't worth nothing, man. I can't resell this shit for none of these games. Y'all trolling in the chat, man. I gotta get up out of here. I'm wasting my breath. Everybody's posting the same thing in the chat. I don't got any questions. All I see is the same characters, the same people. Tweeting and tweeting and tweeting. Same shit. What is this shit? I have the God of War and Infamous Second. They have God of War and Infamous Second Son. Okay. Whatever. Bro, we have The Last of Us. Get the fuck out of here. PS5 will end for Sony third party, and indies won't cut it. It's a film. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. To be honest, they have Infamous Second Son. I'm new. Hey, what's up, Shag B? Welcome, bro. Okay, that's not Rails. That's Anigay Leader. That's Anigay Leader on one of his accounts. I thought it was Rails for a second, but that's Anigay Leader. Yo, Zobi, what's the best PlayStation exclusive of all time, or are you talking about PlayStation 4? I don't know. Well, of all time, I would say that the best PlayStation coming straight from PlayStation. Well, the best PlayStation exclusive that's a PlayStation exclusive, but it was made by another company. For me, it would be Xenogears. But the best PlayStation of PlayStation exclusives, I don't know. There were games that I enjoyed a lot back in the day. I really, really enjoyed Siphon Filter when I played that back in the day. I really, really enjoyed Parappa the Rapper on Jeremy Lammy. I liked it. What's that game called, man? It was Sony made a couple of JRPGs that were exclusive. They were created by them. What is that? What are they called? Oh man, it's back then. It was just crazy. I got it in my collection here. I can't find it. I got so many PS1 games. I'm not going through there. What was it called? It was a JRPG, and then you can put the commandments in up, triangle. Wow, what was that game called? What was that game called? Tom Nook and Isabel don't speak English and still have more personality. But the best PlayStation 4 exclusive, I would say, well, if it came from another company, it'd be Bloodborne. And if it came from Sony, I would say none. I would say absolutely not one. It's because they all play the same. Even though there's a different name, they all played exactly the same. No, there was one game that was completely different from them all, but it flopped. It flopped. Like, if you want to see an embarrassment of sales, like no other console from the Xbox or the Switch have a game that has flopped this hard.
But only on the PlayStation where games just come to die. Where is it? Oh shit. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. This right here. Yeah, if I was to say that what's the best game on the PlayStation, it would be Gravity Rush 2. It's completely different. It's creative. It's fun. It's a throwback to the PlayStation 1 days. And I think if it came back out on the PlayStation 1, it would have been right there competing with the Crash Bandicoots. It would have been up there with the Spyro the Dragons that came out during that time, the Twisted Metals. Yeah, there was a lot of PlayStation 1 games that I really, really enjoyed back in the day, from Twisted Metal. All that stuff was just incredible. I remember I used to like this game called, I think it was called Destruction Derby, where you were just running your car in the shit. Gaming was so innocent back then, you know, because it was just so new. That you were playing games where you just destroyed your car, and that was the fun, you know. Legend of Legaia, thank you, Wisdom. Thank you. Wild Arms, yes. Yes. Thank you so much. Gravity Rush was an 8 out of 10, but it was still better than most of the PlayStation exclusives. I would say Gravity Rush is more of a, honestly, it was like a 6 out of 10. It was like a 6 out of 10. But it was still better than all the PlayStation exclusives. If we're going to be completely honest, Gravity Rush is a 6 out of 10. And I'm not even like using my review score. I'm using IGN's review score. There's nothing 8 about. 8 is amazing. 8 is amazing. Gravity Rush 2 is just... And it's still better than all the PlayStation exclusives. It's 10 times better than Infamous Second Son. I don't know where that narrative came from. It's Infamous Second Son bullshit. It was complete garbage. The main character was trash. Nobody knows his name. Who is that guy? What is his name? What's the main character's name from Infamous Second Son? Nobody knows. He's not a household name. Nobody even beat the game. It's trash. We're not having these sit-down discussions of PlayStation guys sitting around breaking down the greatness of Infamous Second Son. Never have, never will. We're not having these Infamous Second Son think takes. Nobody's even asking for an Infamous Second Son sequel. When something is good, people want more. No. When something's good, people want more. Nobody's asking for a sequel to Infamous Second Son. Not one person. The people who claim to love it are not even asking for it. Where they at, though? I have not seen that one person ask for a Horizon Zero Dawn sequel. I have not seen anybody ask for God of War. I've seen people say we're going to be getting those games in the future, but I ain't never seen a motherfucker come out of their mouth and say, man, I cannot wait to play Horizon Zero Dawn 2. People say, man, I cannot wait to play Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. People say, man, if Nintendo drops that Animal Crossing, I'm going to buy it. And people buy it. Where are the Infamous Second 2 fanboys at? Where are the Sony fanboys asking for Infamous Second Son 2? Where? Give me some proof. Show me one person. I'll wait. Show me one person. Find me an old tweet. Find me a video. Post it in the fucking video right now. I'll wait. I'll wait for you. I'll even wait for you to do it. Give me a tweet. Give me a Facebook post. Give me something. Give me anything. I'll even let you create it right now. Photoshop the shit right now. Nothing. So please don't give me this Infamous Second Son bullshit. You don't want it. It's garbage. When people like games, they want sequels to it. When I played Ni no Kuni 1, I said, man, yeah. When that Ni no Kuni 2 drops, though, reckon it, you know, Level 5 and Sony dropped the ball on it. But I was clamoring for a Ni no Kuni 2. Was I not? I'm always clamoring for the next Yokai Watch game. Am I not? I'm always clamoring for another Monster Hunter. Am I not? You can go to my fucking timelines right now. When people like games, they demand more. Not throwing some type of celebration party and going, this is great, this is amazing. I don't believe you. Show me some proof. I'm waiting, I'm waiting. Give me some proof that Infamous Second Son is dope. Top 5 exclusives in the bargain bin. Look, people are clamoring for a 2D Metroid. People are asking where are the Metroids. People are asking where the Shin Megami Tensei 5s are. People are asking where the new Pikmin is. The people are asking for the next Xenoblade game. People are asking for the next Mario game. I have yet to find not one person sit here and tell me they want more of Infamous. They want more of The Last of Us 2. They want more of God of War. They want more of Horizon. They want more of Spider-Man Miles Morales DLC. You know what people have been asking for? More Bloodborne. Bloodborne 2, I saw that. But that was the game that you motherfuckers swept under the rug. I was the only one to say that was going to be the dopest game ever. Y'all told me I was wrong. Order 1886. Where's that sequel at? Did y'all ask for Order 1886 2? Where's that at? Come on, man. Give me something, man. Give me something. I've never heard someone say they want a Xenoblade or Shin Megami Tensei. Zombie Go download Fantasy Strike free. I don't play on PlayStation. I would never grace these hands on another PlayStation controller ever again. I will never waste my time on another PlayStation game again. My time is totally dedicated and enamored to the Nintendo Switch. PlayStation would never get my time. I don't care if the game is free. I don't play free games anyway. Free as shit. I want to pay money. I want to pay the top of the line money for the top of the line game. You can only get that on the Nintendo Switch. I'm tired of fucking 80% off, 90% off discounts on my PlayStation Store. As soon as I turn on my goddamn PlayStation, the PlayStation is telling me 90% off on a fucking AAA game that was overhyped to the moon but didn't sell worth a goddamn. $10. I actually seen quite a few Nintendo Switch exclusives in the bargain. What? Come on, man. Stop with the just saying shit to be saying shit. Give me some proof. I give you proof every single video. I don't just come here and be like, yeah, I just saw a bunch of PlayStation games in the bargain bin. I tell you each and every time which game is clogging up said bargain bin. Do I not? The reason I do that is because when you go into your stores, when you go to your PSNs, you can look and see that said game is in bargain bin. Stop coming out here saying that you saw games in the bargain bin and you're not supplying any facts. Give me some games that's in the bargain bin right now. Give me one. I'll wait. Niggas just coming in making shit up. I'm
tired of this shit, man. I think it's supposed to be men or males. What are you, man? Or females? Man, come on, man. This channel has always been 100% dedicated to facts. Give me one game, motherfuckers. Yeah, I saw a bunch of Nintendo exclusives clogging up the argument. What? What game? What exclusive? What? 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 Give me one. You can't give me a tweet. You can't even give me a YouTube video of somebody asking for Infamous Second Son 2. You can't give me any Nintendo exclusive games clogging up the bargain bin. Give me something. Come on. That sounds hot. That's cute. Tokyo Mirage Session is not clogging the bargain bin. It is currently $60 fucking. Pokemon District Dungeon is still $60. What the fuck are you talking about? The fuck is this guy talking about? The reason I haven't bought Mystery Dungeon and Tokyo Mirage Section is because they're still fucking full price. Those are the two games that I want, and I don't want to spend $60 on. But I want them bad. But I'm not getting a fucking sale on those games. What the fuck is this guy talking about, man? And yet Persona 5 is still selling, not Tokyo Mirage Session. Persona 5 is not selling. Stop it. Stop it. Persona 5 is not selling. The only way that it could sell is that they had to drop it down to $39.99. Tokyo Mirage Session still hasn't dropped in price. Coming in and lying, man. Coming in on my channel and lying. I cannot believe this. These guys are stooping so low to start lying now. You guys are resorting to lying tactics to prove your points? There has been a weekly sale on Persona 5 Royale. The only way that the original Persona 5 was able to sell is when they dropped it to $9.99. Stop. Bang! Bang, 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 bang! People still supporting Trash Bus 2. How? Where? Who? Who's supporting Trash Bus 2? Last I saw, it was clogging up the bargain bins. It was being traded in so fast that these game stores weren't accepting it. The same people that supported The Last of Us 2 are the same people that came in hyped for it. You got to be very careful. The people that are going, well, you know what? It wasn't that bad of a game in the first place. I mean, you know, be careful of those motherfuckers because they were the original ones that were intentionally hyped for the motherfucker. But it was so bad that they couldn't turn away from what their original plan was, so they had to keep riding the dick of the game. And it's just a complete mess. It's a dumpster fire. It's so bad. It's so garbage. Who was this dumbass that this motherfucker really came in and said that he saw some Nintendo games clogging up the bargain bin and he still did not bring up the facts? I mean, come on, man. Please, that bothers me. That really, I don't mind if you come in trolling, but you're not trolling. I know you're not trolling. You're probably handicapped. But please, don't lie on Nintendo. Stop lying on Nintendo. Nintendo does not drop their games down to nothing. I'm sorry. There been one Nintendo Switch sale for none of their exclusives as of yet. Never will be. Their games go up in price. I want you to currently YouTube 3DS games. I want you to I want you to eBay a random 3DS exclusive. I want you to eBay
a random GameCube game. I want you to eBay a random Wii game. Just randomly, just eBay one. Wow, look at the price. Super Nintendo game, N64 game. You're gonna have to fucking sell your mortgage off just to get one of those games, bro. You might have to sacrifice one of your children just to get one of those games, bro. Google it right now. Only Nintendo Switch bargain bin game are shovelwares from Hasbro. Yeah, I know, man. I know. I don't know what bargain bin he was in, but if that dumb motherfucker, if he saw those Nintendo games in the bargain bin and he didn't buy them, that's the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. If you saw Tokyo Mirage Section and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in the bargain bin and you didn't buy it, you're stupid. You're stupid. You're probably on some twisted up shit. You probably look crazy. You're probably supremely ugly. I'm sorry. You're probably one of the ugliest motherfuckers in your school. No girls wanted to fuck with you. You probably had all types of fucking problems. You're probably still a virgin over the age of 20. Tell me I'm wrong. How is it that I know these people? Tell me I'm lying. Are you not a PlayStation fan? I am. Big time PlayStation fan. I just don't like what they have. I don't like what they're supplying for me. I don't like what they're giving me. I don't just accept anything from PlayStation. I grew up with PlayStation, so I know what PlayStation is. When I look at this PlayStation, it's not PlayStation. Thank you so much for the donation, though. The Quiniski Sims, thank you. Do you still play PlayStation 3? No. I still play PS1 and PS2 games. You know what's hot about the Switch? We're getting remasters and remakes exclusively to the Nintendo. I just got my Brigandine game. This was a PlayStation 1 game that was ported to the Switch with all the bells and whistles and things of that such. I just got that from Limited Run Games. Not only that, we're going to be getting the Grandia Collection 1 and 2, exclusive to the Switch. Tomorrow, Limited Run Games will be running a sale for that. What I mean by sale, I don't mean like a discount. I mean like they're going to be charging full price. I'm going to get the Grandia 1 and 2 collection exclusive for the Switch. No other console has it. And you're getting that PlayStation 1 experience on the Nintendo. Amazing. The Switch is like incredible. Oh my God. Just thinking about it just makes me just flustered. You know what I mean? I had Tokyo Mirage Session, one of the best games I ever played. Yeah, it's an outstanding game. I just don't want to drop that 60 and then drop another 60 on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. The two games that I want those games so bad. I don't know where the hell he thought he saw Tokyo Mirage Session and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for $60 because I have been waiting for those games to drop for so flipping long. And you know what I'm saying? And he's telling me that he saw it clogging up a bargain bin somewhere, and he didn't buy it. What's up, Captain? Thanks for the reminder on Grandia. I got to pre-order that if it's sold out. No. It's coming out tomorrow for Limited Run Games, and then they're going to be doing a couple of weeks where you can pre-order it. Now, when the pre-order cutoff is off, then you can't get it. So if I was you, I would get it tomorrow because I think the people who waited too long, like as soon as that Brigandine dropped, I got the Brigandine right away. I bought that. So I got my copy fast. Now for those who took longer to pre-order, they're gonna have to wait a little longer. So for the Grandia collection, get it early, get it out of the way. And boom, you're going to get yours faster than everybody else. while everybody else sits around and waits for it to come, you know. Brandy, yes, is coming physical. Mm-hmm. Get it now. Get it tomorrow. As soon as the pre-orders go up, get it. Get your name in there. And then when you get it, I might have to lock this Brigandine up in some type of what you call those things? Like a little safe. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to get a pistol too, a bigger pistol, because somebody might try to jack me for this. You know what I'm saying? It's a rare game. It's a supremely rare game. Somebody might try to get I heard Brigandine was up in here. Do you know what I mean? What's the fuck the money. We don't want the money. We want Brigandine. Give it to me. So I might have to put that on a secure. It's a lockdown. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get the FF7, FF8 as well. So many games, man. So many games to get on the Switch. Meanwhile, on the PlayStation 4, indie games. Meanwhile, on the PlayStation 5, we gotta wait 2 to 4 years. All right, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here, man. FF7 Remake is 39 versus. Yeah. You ain't never lie, RTX, man. You ain't never lie. Switch has no games. Okay. What game would you recommend, though? Get it first if you are in the market for a Switch. First of all, kill yourself if you don't have a Switch already. And second of all, I don't even think you can get a Switch right now. They're currently on back order until September. They're just selling out. They're just selling out like hotcakes. And I would not recommend get the Switch Lite. Don't do yourself dirty like that. Don't get the Switch Lite. Get the Switch. Get the console and the dock where you can do the double thing. You know what I mean? You can take it off the console, put it on, click, 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 click. You know what I mean? But yeah, you kill yourself immediately if you don't have a Switch. But you know, to answer your question, wow, what is there not to buy? Wow. Number one is I'm always going to say, you know, when you back in the day, when you bought the console back in the day, you bought it to play said game. You know, from Nintendo, it was to play Mario and Duck Hunt. For the Super Nintendo was you bought it to play The Legend of Zelda. You bought it to play Super Mario World. You bought it to play the Donkey Kongs. There was so much there that you bought it for. When it came to a lot of consoles, you bought it because this came with it. This was the combo thing that came with it. And then it would start to branch and open doors for other games for you to explore and to enjoy, you know? But that game, when you buy a Nintendo Switch, that number one game that I'm going to tell everybody to always get is Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, the Nintendo Switch is only barely 4 years old. Barely 4 years old. And yet it has a clusterfuck of games. It has just games on top of games that you can only get on the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to recommend said games. You got Super Mario Odyssey. You have Pokemon Sword and Shields. You have Super Smash Brothers, the #1 fighting game ever. Those games right there. You got the Animal Crossings that's selling out 22 million, currently beating out all PlayStation 4 exclusives combined. You have more games that are coming out in the future we already know the Metroids are coming. We have Shin Megami Tensei 5. Wow. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Wow. We got Bravely Default 2 coming out the end of this year. You also got some games where you can just veer off the beaten path, like the Octopath Travelers. You also if you're looking for say you're not really, you know, into cartoony type games, which I don't understand why you would not be. Especially if you call yourself a gamer, but you're looking for more of that dude bro experience. Nintendo even has you there. We have games like The Witcher that's currently on there. You know what I'm saying? You guys love The Witcher, right? That was one of the greatest games ever created. You know what I'm saying? Man, I mean, if you really want to veer... For my anime junkies, I got Fairy Tales, guys. Look at that. For my anime junkies, if you want to veer off the beaten path, you know what I'm saying? You got the Final Fantasies, you got the Dragon Quest, Square Enix is on board. Wow, I mean, so many games. We got the new big dog, Xenoblade Chronicles, climbing up the ranks of JRPG-dom. Man, games, so many games, guys. Yo, this is the first console that I've ever played a Japanese game on, bro. I got over 300 hours in Yokai Watch 4, all in Japanese, bro. You got the Yokai Watch 4s. You have, for my Dragon Ball junkies, you got the other Dragon Ball games as well. But I'm not buying those. But I am going to, I got the card game, which is outstanding. The Divinity Original Sin 2s are on there. Man, games. Oh my God, this was my favorite game of this year. XCOM 2. We got that. That's incredible. For your Souls fans, we got the Dark Souls on there. We got the Street Fighter collection. I mean, games on top of games. On top of games. Oh, I got my farming simulators too. Wow. Look at these games, guys. Look at these games. Now, I just gave you a recommendation. Now, hold on. Now, let's let the Sony fanboys give you their recommendations. Go ahead, Sony fanboys. You guys go ahead. Your turn in the chat room. Give your recommendations to somebody that's looking to get into the market of buying a PlayStation 4. Go ahead. I'll wait while I stack up my games. All right, I'm going to check the chat room now. Listen, guy, I gave you a recommendation of Switch games to buy if you're in the market. Like I said, kill yourself if you don't already have a Switch. But listen, let's go ahead and see what the PlayStation guys offer you. And I guaranteed you it's all trolling. They couldn't even sit here and give you an honest breakdown of games like I did. Watch, it's all trolling, watch. Persona 3, yeah. Madden, yeah. Persona 5. Trolling. Killzone. I told you. It was because they were going to resort to trolling. I told you. I told you they were going to start resorting to trolling tactics. They can't even offer you games. It shows you that there's no games on that console when they got to sit here and troll. Nintendo is taking breaks from all the money they made with Animal Crossing and Switch. No, they're not. They're not taking a break. They had to slow down. I'm not trying to make excuses for Nintendo, but they came out and said, "Ooh, this COVID thing, it really affected us when it came to manufacturing our games." And Nintendo is not that company. They're not like Sony, where they're going to have their workers working during the CV-19 virus. They're not paying them. They're overworking them. Nintendo says, no, we take our time when it comes to making these games. That's why our games come out with such quality. We don't sit there and believe in rushing the developers. You know, you better hurry up. We got to set this schedule time. They don't do that. So that when we get set, it's like when SpongeBob makes that Krabby Patty. You know what I mean? They make their games with love. Huh? You got the bun, the patty, boom, bam, the lettuce, the tomatoes, and the pickles, and then a kiss. Hey, there you go. They make their games with love. The environment is not some type of sweatshop. It's not some type of dictatorship over there at Nintendo. So yes, the CV-19, I'm not trying to make excuses for Nintendo. I'm just trying to tell you, hey, CV-19 really affected them right here. But still, there are thousands upon thousands of games to enjoy a Nintendo Switch. And I'm not telling you to go back and play your backlog. No. There are thousands upon thousands of games that you guys have not picked up yet. And the Switch is a dream. There are so many games, like, I can't jump from game to game to game to game. I gotta play one game at a time. Because I know if I start jumping from game to game to game, I'm going to get distracted and to the point where I'm not even going to play none of them, you know? So I said, you know what, from now on, I'm just going to sit here, finish this game, and then when I finish that game, then I'm going to move on to the next one. Now, for this year, I finished XCOM 2, I finished Yokai 1 Remastered for the Switch, I finished, I didn't finish Doraemon, but I got really far in Doraemon. And Doraemon, it's got a story mode, but it's a farming simulator, so it's just basically the same thing over. And I still want to get back to that. I finished a couple of other games this year, but I just can't remember for some strange reason. But yes, when I finished those games. So now I'm on Atelier Ariza. Ariza, outstanding game. I'm on that game right now. It's over $400 on eBay right now for a physical copy. And for the Switch version, the PlayStation 4 version is only like $10. But the Switch version is over $400. And I'm currently playing that. When I finish that, then I'm going to go on to Fairy Tail. Then when I finish Fairy Tail, then I'm going to go back to some old games, Dragon Quest, Octopath Travelers. And like I said, let's go to the chat room. Let's look at the trolling. SJ Captain is recommending Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, all right. Let's see. PS4 has tons of Atlas games like Dragon's Crown. They work under extreme conditions, yes. Mm-hmm. No Cyberpunk on Switch. Who cares? PS4 version is still $60. No, it's not. MK11 is better on the PS4. Who cares? Cyberpunk question mark. Exactly. 13 Sentinels Aegis rims on the PS4. Who cares? Earl Kenner. Thanks for the recommendations. No problem, man. Meanwhile, the Sony fanboys are trolling you. Meanwhile, Nintendo fanboys, I saw some Nintendo fanboys that were giving off some great recommendations as well. But we don't have any time to troll over there at Nintendo. We're too busy playing good games. Meanwhile, these guys, they live on Twitter. They live on Facebook. They live on some type of YouTube app. They live on, they're just constantly living on their streaming services. I don't have enough time in a day because I'm enjoying good games and I got to go to work, then I got to work out, then I got to take care of my garden. I don't have all this time to be trolling and coming up with these fake and corny lists and stuff like that. Neptunia on the Switch, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, yeah. Buy Octopath on the Switch. Yeah, Alliance. Yeah, these guys, the Nintendo guys are going to hook you up with some great recommendations. Meanwhile, the Sony guys are, trolling, giggling. All right, guys. I got to get out of here. I just got mad because I saw that Peggy 12. I was like, oh my God, I got a UK game in my fucking collection. But I forgot. I wish I didn't get the physical for this. I should have went digital. I'm not. If it doesn't have that rated T for teen on there, if it's coming from the UK, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying physical copies from the UK anymore. I'd rather get the digital version. Don't buy things from the UK. The UK, they believe in incest over there. Inbreeding. They believe in sleeping with chickens and cows and shit over there. Yeah, they sleep with sheeps over there, bro. Oh my God, I want to toss this in the. Anybody want this? I'm gonna give this away. Anybody want this? I'm gonna give this away and get the digital version. This really destroys my collection, having that Peggy 12 at the bottom there. That really destroys the collection. I'd rather see the Japanese joint than see Peggy 12. That Peggy 12 stuff is garbage. Whatever you do not buy your games from the UK. I got sheep goo on my game. I'd rather see the Japanese joint on there, the little A thing. I'd rather see that than seeing some bright yellow Peggy 12. That's garbage. Damn, the UK is crazy. Yep. Yep, Peggy. Yeah. You're right. Who wants it? Anybody want it? The first person that said they want it can have it. It's Sword Art Online Hollow Realization Deluxe Edition. It comes with all the bells and whistles. I can have this. Getting this crap out of my collection. Comes with interact with more than 300 characters. Take part in the fierce raid boss battles. Discover all of the. It's got all the hot shit that I like. Discover a new MMO RPG live like interactive. Yeah, who wants it? Nobody wants it. Oh, fuck it. Even the chat was like, "Fuck that game." I do want this Sword Art Online Alicization game that just came out for the PS4. But I'm not playing PlayStation 4 anymore. Only Switch. Only Switch games. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Before we get out of here, I haven't played Naruto Storm 1. I haven't played Naruto Storm 2 in like... That was like my favorite game, Naruto Storm 2. Remember? No! Why'd I get... Oh, god damn it. I wanted to do 3. I wanted to do 2. Why did I... 3 was pretty cool. 3 was solid. Remember this, guys? Remember the Naruto Storm games? Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, that's full burst. Remember Naruto Storm 2, guys? Who wants to get a battle in, guys? Is there online? Is it? Oh, I don't have online. I'm not paying for PlayStation Plus ever again. It's overpriced.
Now this will...
Oh man, this takes me back. Damn, remember this, fellas? The fuck? That always bothered me, her voice. Damn, this takes me back. This takes me back, fellas. Remember this? Oh, damn, this takes me back. I might have to bring these back, yo. I might have to bring this back. Damn, this was a cool game, man. This was a cool little game. I like this game. They ruined it, though. They ruined the Naruto. Ever since this game has been trash. Yeah, I remember this little... 2002? No, that's when it first came out. Okay. This game came out in 2007? No, 2010. Okay. So I was 10 years old. Wow. That was 10 years ago, fellas. God damn, that was 10 years ago. How old were you guys 10 years ago? 10? Oh, there's online battles, guys. I can't believe the game is 10 years old. Oh my god. This was my shit back in the day, bro. I really did like this game a lot. I did like this game a lot. Where are the characters? Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember that. My god, it's been so long. Wasn't there like support types and all that other weird stuff? Yeah, that was cool, man. Remember this shit, fellas? Who was here when we used to run these battles? Huh? Who was here? Oh shit, the views went up like crazy ever since I started playing the game. You guys remember? Holy shit. Yo, we used to get it in on this bad boy, remember? Damn! Remember this shit, bro? This was the best one. This was the best one. This was the best one, remember? This is still the best one till this day. I forgot how to do that. I forgot. How do you, Okay, there it is. I remember now. Yeah, you were able to like, bounce around the field and stuff. This was the best one, guys. This was the best Naruto Storm. You know what? Y'all want to run some battles? I'm gonna buy a PlayStation. I'm gonna buy a Day Pass
Let me know in the chat room if y'all want to get some battles going. I'm feeling the itch for competition right now, guys. I'm feeling the real itch for competition right now, dudes. Yo, this was the best one, yo. This was the best one. I forgot we could do super moves. This was the best one, yo. Yo, we used to get it in, yo. We used to get it in. Especially, I used to be nice, too. I used to be real nice at this game, yo. I'm probably really trash now. But, yo, this used to be the best. This is the best one. The tournaments in this were dope. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Man, this is taking me back. Hey, listen, if you guys want to run some battles, hit me up, man. I'm serious. I'll buy a little day pass or something. I'll buy a day pass. I'll buy a day pass for this game. This is the best one, yo. The rest of them have been trash after this, bro. They've been straight up garbage after this one, bro. Straight up trash. I used to love going with Hinata. Hinata was my favorite. Damn, this takes me back, yo. Holy shit. I never, you know, I had a problem with doing the Naruto Storm tournaments, like later on, but when it came to the Naruto Storm 2, I loved it, bro. I really liked playing this game. Look at that. It's like riding a bike. It's like riding a bike for me, yo. It's like riding a bike for me. Like I'm just back. Look at this. I'm just back into it. You know what I mean? Look at this. I'm back into this shit. You see that? This was the best one. Oh! The computer's putting in work. The computer's putting in that work. I used to never use my little support items. I never used the support items. I was all about just putting them fists. I was all about just putting the fists together. You know what I mean? That was my thing. Was just putting those fists to work. Man, this takes me back. Oh shit! You like playing as Rocket League? Yeah. Are you playing PS4? Yes. Let me know, guys. Let me know if y'all want to get some tournaments in. Nobody's saying nothing. You guys are stifling your own fun. Nobody wants to jump out on the forefront because they know Zombie 70s will catch them. You know what I mean? Catch them slipping. Yeah, Zombie, let's do it. Let's go. Man, this motherfucker want to play Naruto Storm. Use him. Nigga, this shit 10 years old. Nigga, how old are you now? In your 20s now? You weird ass mother. You know what I mean? Niggas don't want to jump out in the forefront. But I'm not trying to troll you. I'm serious. I'm being dead serious right now. Who wants to get some Naruto Storm 2 battles going? We'll run them right now. I'll end the stream and then I'll go buy the PlayStation thing and we'll run some battles right now. Did you ever play Call? Okay. Yeah, they were on the Xbox, weren't they? Yeah, we used to sit up in the chat room. There used to be 8 of us in there. Yo, Zoe, yeah. Oh man, that shit was wild, Joe. That shit was wild. I guess not. I guess nobody wants to get down. All right, guys. I'll check y'all later, man. Thanks for stopping by.